What's up everyone? It has been a minute since I have put a video out. In today's video, it's gonna be how much does it cost to live in Peoria, Illinois? And not just Peoria, Illinois, but Central Illinois altogether. That number may shock you. Welcome back. My name is Rich Brecklin, real estate agent with the Brecklin Group with eXp Realty right here in Central Illinois. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. This channel, it's devoted to showing you what it is like to live in Central Illinois, helping you determine, is this a place you want to live? Is this a place where, you can find a great deal on some amazing real estate? And now if that is something you're looking to do, definitely reach out to me and my team, and we are happy to help you make that happen. And if you want to stay up to date on more videos, do not forget, hit that subscribe, like, notification, and comment below on what it is you want to see about living right here in Central Illinois. Enough of that. So let's get into it. Central Illinois, Peoria, Washington, Dunlap, Metamora, the entire, Peoria Tri-County area. How much is it to live right here? When I talk to people from, other parts of the country, they cannot believe what you can buy for your money in the area. So to kick it off with the average price, it's right around that $150,000 to $160,000 mark, which is nuts. I know if you're from Peoria and you're living in the area already, that may just seem normal, but I don't think you really understand of how fortunate it is for you to be able to buy a home, a nice home, for a monthly payment of right around $1,000. So if you buy a $150,000 home, you put 5% down with taxes, your monthly payment, it's gonna be right around $1,020 to $1,100, and that's with bringing $10,000 to close. That's your down payment and your closing costs. So for right around $1,000 to $1,100, you can get into a nice home that you own. Because rent in the area, well, you're gonna be spending around $1,000 anyway. And the interest rate on rent is 100%. So at least with owning, and yeah, you may spend a few dollars more, but you are gaining equity. And if you'd have paid attention to the market at all over the last 24 months, you'll see that home valuations and prices have gone up. So that is a good thing, especially in Central Illinois, where we're not quite used to that accelerated growth like we've seen in other places. I've had clients that they had tried selling their home before and were unable to. We listed it during the last 24 months and made them considerably more money and was able to get their home sold. But it still remains really affordable, and that's why we're seeing more people relocate from other expensive parts of the country to Central Illinois. One, obviously affordable to live, but also with COVID, it really helped people understand that they can work remotely. They don't need to be in Chicago, wherever their Chicago businesses. They can be in Central Illinois. So we're seeing a lot of transplants because of that. Now, when it comes to other costs, obviously it's going to determine on or be a factor based on your lifestyle, what it is you do. But if you go out to eat with a family of four, me and my girls, my wife, if we're going out to eat, we're spending right around $50, give or take, going out to eat. Now, it's not anything super fancy. I'm not taking my kids to a fancy restaurant. Let's say we go to one of my favorite restaurants, which is Donnelly's. Now, family of four, my wife and I and our girls, we're spending right around $50. So again, not bad for going out to eat. You can obviously go somewhere and spend way less, or you can go, all out depending on where it is you like. Alexander's, I think my wife and I, it's like $100 for us by the time we're finished there. But again, just what you can expect and what it is you like to do. Now, when it comes to utilities, again, that's all over the board. I really don't care to have the heat on as much, but as we know how the weather is, obviously you can't get away from that. So depending also on the age of your home, how it's insulated, how well it's built, and also, again, what it is you like to keep that comfortable temperature at, and if you have kids. So not just because kids always leave the lights on, but that's more laundry, more dishes, that type of thing. So that's going to be very individual, give or take. And as we've all seen, prices on resources have gone up, not just food, but fuel, gasoline, everything has gone up with inflation. So, hopefully there is a stop to that. But all in all, Central Illinois, living in Central Illinois, it's relatively affordable. You don't have to make $300,000 a year to buy a home like you do in other parts of the country. So you can get into a home for what people are putting for a down payment on a home. And believe me, because I talk to agents across the country and they are shocked at the type of home you can buy in Central Illinois for under $200,000. So just something to keep in mind when you're out shopping. But if you're looking for, obviously, that one of a kind, that luxury property, you can find that too. So that's the great thing about Central Illinois is the housing, it's diverse. If you want, something in the 70s or 80s, I've sold some beautiful homes in that range. It comes down to each person. But with the average being in the 150s, you have a lot of options. Another good thing about Central Illinois and the affordability is, the Peoria Airport. So a lot of people are like, oh, where am I gonna go with the Peoria Airport? But they have, some really good options with, Allegiant flying to a lot of different destinations. Now, Allegiant, if you're not familiar, it is a discount airline, but it gets you where you need to be, without breaking the bank. So again, keeping that affordability factor right here in Central Illinois, what else can you ask for? So again, with low and affordable housing, really it's an inexpensive place to live, inexpensive place to be, and there's a lot to do, a lot more than people realize. So if you find yourself bored, well, reach out, send an email, leave a comment, let me know what it is you want to know about Central Illinois, living in Central Illinois, and if you're relocating to Central Illinois and need a real estate agent, my team and I would love to help you. So please send an email to info@soldbybrecklin.com, and we would love to be your real estate agent of choice when you make that move. Take care.